Today we are going back to the Japanese 151 set. This is basically the set that brought in a lot of fans together alike. Whether or not you are a long fan that's been there from the very beginning, you're just happy to see this box, or you haven't been into Pokemon for 20 years and this was coming out, this was the set for you. For nostalgia purposes, or wanting to see that exclusive Kadabra we haven't seen in 20 years, you wanted to get this 151 set. I went to the mall a couple of days ago and I went ahead and saw this. It was actually, I don't know if you've been to Japan, but it was actually the Aeon Mall. That's what it's called. And guess how much they were selling this for? So I bought this particular box for 5,700 yen. That includes taxes. And that cost about $37 to $38.
Doll hairs? It's a lot of doll hairs. Come again?
The funny thing is, I actually bought, when these first came out, I bought one sealed. I have this one that I bought last July, so July 2023, about a year ago. And I spent $175 for this.
Are you serious?
1 hour later.
You go ahead and just do that. Bear with me, guys. I've opened up plenty of English booster boxes, but this is the first Japanese one, like I've said. Kind of wish I would have gotten more. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and throw that to the side. We got 20 booster packs. Let's go ahead and chase after that Charizard. All right. Let's see if these are easy to open. Okay. First one, not bad. Little background. I have yet to pull any of these. Oh man, I don't even know like if there's a special trick to these, so I'm just gonna be opening up like normal. So yeah, I have yet to pull the 151 Charizard yet.
We'll find you.
That's for the English version and the Japanese version. This Nidoqueen. Oh, I could look for Master Balls too. That would be cool. So that's not one. A Ditto. And a Hypno. Out of the big three, I did pull the Blastoise. I just need to go ahead and pull that Charizard or that Venusaur. I haven't pulled a Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur either. So let's see if we can do that today. Alright, we got the Horsey. We got the Slowpoke. A Ponyta or Rapidash, I don't know. Right here. One thing I will say is there is a guaranteed Master Ball in each one of these booster boxes.
Wow.
So we will wait and see which one it is. A Gyarados and a Cloyster. But yeah, you guys tell me, did for the ones that just recently got back into Pokemon, did this 151 set do it for you? Did it bring back a lot of memories for when you were a kid? Maybe, you know, 13 years old, 11, 8 years old. Growlithe. Hey, look at this Dragonair. We got this art rare. I believe that's what the AR is called. I have the English version of this. That is a beautiful card. A Weezing, a Scyther, and a Dugtrio. So yeah, is the 151, is this the set that brought you back? I'd say with my master collection, I have about 80% of all the 151 cards. English at least. And when I go ahead and put up the, you know, when I put, oh, look at this, a Dodrio. Yeah, when I like compare it side by side with like the normal base set, I just find it freaking awesome how like Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, your Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree, like all in the same lineup on each page. That just brings back so many memories. And another crazy thing also is I remember, you know, when you're first starting, when we first started collecting. Hey, look at this, a seal. When we first started collecting, look at this, Ninetales, a double rare. That's a beautiful card also. You know what? We talk so much about Eevee and all the evolutions. I think one that gets overlooked as a cute Pokemon is Vulpix and Ninetales. I wonder why that is. If you're a Vulpix fan, go ahead and like this video and let me know if you like Vulpix better than Eevee. Team Vulpix, right? Victory Bell too. Because I remember when Pokemon started coming out, like people, like a lot of girls loved the Vulpix before these insane amount of, you know, evolutions started coming out. Like we all know the original Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Hey, look at this, a Graveler, an Aerodactyl. You know what would be amazing? If we went ahead and got a God Pack today. I've never opened up a God Pack. That would be insane. Oh, is this a? And we got our first Master Ball of the day coming up with the, let me see, it's not Muck, it's Grimer. Coming up with this Grimer. If you look at the shine, you can see this M right here, signaling the Master Ball. There is one guaranteed in each box, like I said. So that is awesome. A Nidoking, a Clefable, and an Arcanine. We're almost halfway there. I feel like I'm going through these pretty fast. Still don't want to accidentally cut these cards. So I'm very careful whenever I'm using scissors, of course. And boom, there's the Weedle. We were talking about the Weedle earlier. A Charmander, not the Charmander we're looking for, and a Squirtle, or we can get a Bulbasaur. Are we? No, we're not, but we did get an Eevee. A Kabutops. This is the Rapidash, so the other one I saw before must have been a Ponyta. And a Giovanni. So speaking back to the base set Pokemon, what got you into Pokemon in the first place? Did you first watch the show? Hey, there's a cute little Vulpix. Yeah, so did you first watch the show? Did you go ahead and start the Game Boy games? Or did you start collecting the cards first? Go ahead and post down in the comments. How did you get into Pokemon first? What introduced you to all these pocket monsters? I remember being maybe like a 7-8-year-old boy and me being in like, I don't know if it was our van or my friend's van, and I was asking him, I was like, hey, what game are you playing? Hey! Oh! Look at this cute Pikachu in art rare. Oh man, this is a beautiful card. You have your Jigglypuff, you got your Growlithe, and you got your Gengar. And oh, look at this, you got a little Psyduck in the background. So we went ahead and just got our third hit of the day. Let me put this to the side. Jolteon and a Charmander Poliwrath. So it feels like I'm already getting another collection to set up my next PSA submission. Okay, you got the Sparrow. Wait. Yeah, that's Sparrow. I get Sparrow and like Farfetch'd mixed up sometimes. I know in my previous video when I was talking about the, hey, and you got the, I know in my first video called the Farfetch'd a Sparrow. But indeed, it was actually the Sparrow that got knocked in the head. And you remember when there was like a big, like, bulge popping out of the Sparrow's head? And he just calls all of his friends over. Hey, there's a Farfetch'd. Speaking of Farfetch'd. Yeah, and then he goes ahead and calls all of his other Sparrow friends over. And Ash is, you know, running from the Pokemon. And he's trying to gain, like, Pikachu's trust and stuff like that. So, you know, Ash does whatever he could. He stole Misty's bike in that episode also.
Wait, what are you doing? I'm borrowing this.
You know, Pikachu's all tired and Ash does whatever he can to get in the way, to get in between the tired Pikachu and all the Sparrows. Oh my gosh, I can open this. Pikachu wakes up, jumps on his shoulder, and he freaking thunderbolts everyone. Like, that's kind of what Pokemon is all about. Like, it's just trusting each other. It's trusting your Pokemon, and then they'll go ahead and trust you as a trainer. A Growlithe, Vileplume, Lapras, and a Nidoqueen. As I was saying earlier, I was just asking, like, hey, what game are you playing on the Game Boy? And I don't even know if it was Game Boy Color yet, but he was like, hey, it's called Pokemon Blue. And then I told my dad about it, and he went ahead and bought my brother, you know, Pokemon games. Like, I don't even know if we had a Game Boy yet. We might have. We might have. But I remember getting Pokemon Blue, and my brother would get Pokemon Red. And that's probably why I became such a Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise fan. A Rhino. A Charizard, double rare. Not the Charizard we are looking for. But it is definitely cool, especially after I went ahead and pulled that double rare Blastoise. Look at this, guys. Oh man, this reminds me of another Charizard I pulled. I forgot what set it came from, but it was a Japanese set. Gloom and then Ivysaur. If memory is right, I'm pretty sure the Game Boy games came first, and then it might have been the cards that came second. Mr. Mime, Mr. Mime, and a Seadra, and then after that, I believe it was the show that came out. But yeah, that's kind of how I got into Pokemon, and then before GameStop became GameStop, I think it was called like Funko Land or something like that. But that's where I went ahead and got my first Pokemon cards. I don't remember the name of the deck box, but it had either the Hitmonchan in front or a Gyarados in front. But my first holographic, a Squirtle, look at this. But my first holographic is the Gyarados, an Arbok EX double rare. Yeah, my first holographic ever was that Gyarados. I got 4 more packs. Let's go ahead and pull this Charizard.
We'll find you.
Or Venusaur. Or Mew. Or let's go ahead and just pull the starters. I have not pulled that. I've seen others pull those cards. Let me get a Charmeleon. Let me get a Wartortle. Let me get an Ivysaur, okay? Let me get something. But I do love this right here. Alright, we got Porygon, Vulpix, Abra. I'm gonna get a Kadabra, a Rhydon, and glasses. So I literally told my wife, like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick video. She literally has work in like 45 minutes. So I definitely wanted to open this for you guys so I can start editing this video. We are currently at 667 subscribers. Our goal is still 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Ew, look at this. This is a secret rare, and this is amazing right here. Oh my gosh, look at this. So I thought this card was cool. Oh man, a secret rare Ninetales. Graveler, okay. Okay, so I'm still not pulling exactly what I'm asking for, but I feel like I'm still pulling like some pretty good hits. I'm not sure, like I'm not very familiar with Japanese booster boxes, so I'm not sure like what the hit rate should be. I know when you open up normal booster boxes, the hit rate tends to be maybe around like 10 to 12 hits per box. So maybe out of like every 3 packs you'll get a hit. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to pop up some videos a lot more quicker. I've been trying to post videos like every 5 days. But right now I'm kind of like on a schedule of like every week, so every 7 days. But I'm gonna try to bust them out quicker for you guys. A Diglett. A Machamp. Machamp. Hey, y'all know what time it is. We got one last pack. We are gonna go ahead and pull this guaranteed Charizard. So, boom! Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and open up this. Let's get this backwards hat last pack magic. Let's go ahead and pull. Let's pull something big with you guys. Let's end this video on a banger.
Are you not entertained?
But before we do that, if you're still watching, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We have a Ghastly, a Caterpie. I don't remember the name of that one. Hey, an art rare Nidoking.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this is such an awesome looking card. Look at this Nidoking. He's just standing. What is that? Like a pile of rocks. You know, just like a lion. You know what I mean? Just beating his chest. That is a... Oh man, I gotta be careful. That is not a bad way to end this box at all. That is a beautiful card. Oh man, I love that. An Articuno. An that's Almastar. And a Raticate. Alright, so looking at everything, we got these. The Master Ball Grimer. And then we got this Pikachu. Oh man, I am in love with this card a lot. Art rare. We got this Dragonair with this secret rare Ninetales. And then we are finishing with this Nidoking. 5 hits overall. Let me know in the comments how y'all enjoyed this video. Do you want me to go ahead and open up more Japanese product for you guys? PokeJammerz is out.